Basian baby. Naked little baby in the background. Watching Cynthia with our naked walls. How's everybody? Yay! I can't believe we're live. Weather's changing. So, I'm going to tell you guys what's been happening. How is your December going? How's everybody doing? I can't believe we just go live. Nje. Snap of a finger and we're live. How's everybody doing? Let's see the conversation. So, hey. Oh my goodness, guys. Okay, so I'm in the studio now with my gray wall. Let's see who's with us today. We have... I missed you too. I missed you guys so much. It's actually crazy. I actually missed you guys, actually, you know. It's not easy, this thing. It's not. So who was first in? Bonita was first in. Yay! Sharon was second. Yes, this topic is definitely needed. Busi, what's up? Let's see. Shayla's here. We have Wewe. Hey girl. We have Nomsa. Kilisite. Let me know if I'm saying your name right. Khaliletsang is here. Samke is here as well. Mabato. Desdelia is here as well. And Entle. Hey guys, how are you guys doing? I've got some natural light coming in for the first time because I've changed the offices from this house to this side of the house to the other side of the house. Okay, so let's jump straight into it. I'll be reading your guys' comments as we keep going. Dogos was also here. And the surprise live. So this, let me, you know, sometimes life doesn't actually go according to plan. Actually, a lot of the times life doesn't actually go according to plan. And we want things to happen and then crap hits the fan. Crap genuinely hits the fan. Like, you were planning to do something, life was going great, and then boom, crap hits the fan. I wanted to say it Gastswana, but it's actually worse Gastswana. The word is worse Gastswana. So today, I was about to upload very early in the morning. You guys know I wake up at 5 a.m. in the morning. So this morning I woke up nice and early. Slept really late, but I still woke up nice and early. And I was getting ready to upload today's vlog. And what I usually do is that everything that is how I do things lives on a hard drive. So all my videos from the past, all my videos to come, everything that I have edited, everything is on this hard drive. So this morning, I had to re-render the vlog that was going to go up today. It doesn't want to. So then I try again. It doesn't want to. The computer keeps crashing and then it reloads. Okay, it's fine. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll make it. Things don't, you know, even if things don't go according to plan, you just sidestep and you continue. Then my husband's like, how about you update the computer? Because clearly it's not Adobe. It might be the computer. Update that. I update. The update ends up taking like 3 hours, which means that I missed my 7:30 time. Mind you, your girl has been posting a video live every day at 7:30 for more than 180 videos. We're going to do today's video is going to be 191. I almost missed today. So I've decided to update the Mac. I update the Mac, everything eventually works out. I tell you guys that it's going to be late. And then I go on to the hard drive. Everything's gone. Gone. Everything. It's gone. My heart from here, it went down here. It was like, boom. Like, I don't know what to do with myself because I was just like, that's all my work until January did something. I'm still stressed because the problem has not completely been solved. I'm just here because I was like, guys, actually, you know what? Crap hits the fan often in our lives. It actually really does. And it's at that time of the year when everybody's reflecting. And some people are reflecting saying, number one, we are so privileged, we are so blessed, and it's a huge achievement that we have made it here alive. All of us. If you're here, you're alive, the greatest blessing, because right now the pandemic is hitting harder in many countries as compared to before. It's even harder. So I'm here in all my Duke glory to come and speak to you about disappointments. When crap actually hits the fan, when things actually genuinely go wrong and you get so disappointed that you're just like, I don't know what to do with myself. I like, what do I do? I'm going. Don't you feel like that sometimes? You're just like, let me just leave this. Wash my hands. There's no point. What am I gonna do? The thing I wanted to do, it has all fallen apart. The year that we've had, people have lost their jobs. What I do for a living is that I have a club for ladies who want to grow their businesses and their brands. And these are ladies who are both in professionals and ones who are self-employed. And so many of the ladies of the club have lost their jobs. So many people that I know of and know have lost their income because of the pandemic. So while some people are saying, oh my gosh, I've grown so much this year, there's another half of people who are just like, this was a bad year. Screw you guys, actually. This was a bad year. How do you deal with that? Because now we're going into a new year and things fell apart this year in 2020. How do we leave that behind? Ne? Leave it in 2020, pack it inside 2020 in a box, shove it and leave it in the 2020 and be that girl with the good baggage, leaving behind the bad baggage, walking into 2021. How do we get over disappointments? How do we get over things not actually going our way? How do we pick ourselves up? Because it's demoralizing, it is disappointing, and now we're stuck with a mess. And to move forward, we can't just leave these things behind. We have to deal with them before we move forward. Have you guys ever felt this way? So thank you guys so much. I'm trying to recover everything. I have not recovered everything yet, but we will see. We will see, guys. We re-record, we move forward. So have you ever felt this? So Ntokozo was saying definitely, right? So how do we then, great, it's happened. Things have fallen apart. The year didn't go according to plan. As Cyril Ramaphosa said, as our president said, because it's been a horrible year. How do you then move on into 2020 feeling good, feeling amazing, and just ready to actually have a better year? How do you pick yourself up and not enter a new year carrying the disappointments of the year before? So there's 5 things that I personally do every time I meet a brick wall, every time I meet a disappointment, every time crap hits the fan. All right? Number 1 is that I'm the type of person that if something makes me sad, if something makes me disappointed, if something goes wrong, I give myself 5 to 10 minutes. 5 to 10 minutes to be depressed. I'm sad. I'm not going to, a lot of people just say, shake it off, move. We're not shaking it off, guys. I'm sad. I'm actually sad. I'm sad, yeah. I'm sad, okay? Let me be sad. So I feel it. My first step is to actually feel it. Allow myself to feel sad. Just allow yourself to, it's okay. You're disappointed. You are not feeling great. Things have gone bad. And it's okay to actually feel disappointed. It's okay to feel sad. However, with a time limit. Personally, mine, if it is 5 minutes past 5, I give myself until 10 past 5. If I want to cry, I cry. 10 past 5, wipe off the tears. We need to make a plan. So don't feel bad about feeling bad. If you're not okay, a good place to start is just to say, guys, I'm not great. I'm not great. And allow yourself to feel it, but give yourself a time limit. And when that time limit comes, set an alarm on your phone. When that time limit comes, sharp, we move on to step number 2. Step number 2 is to then play it out. You got 2 choices here. So crap has hit the fan. Things have fallen apart. Something disappointing has happened. You've got 2 options. You can either walk away, wash your hands and be like, I'm done with this. I'm actually done with this. Whatever. Or you can work through it. So play it out. Play both ways out. The first one is, I hate what has happened. I'm disappointed. I'm sad. Whatever. And you just allow yourself to be negative. You allow the situation to ruin everything for you. So in my case, I could have said, you know what? I don't have a video for today. I don't have a video for tomorrow. I don't have a video until basically the first week of January. There's nothing. So you know what? Screw it. It is what it is. I'm leaving it. Then I would have broken my promise to myself to have 365 videos in 365 days. I would have broken the promise to you. And, you know, the more you think about it, you're like, okay, if this is as bad, let me play out this whole negative scenario. You start to think to yourself, I think I'm also being overdramatic. I think the situation isn't as bad as I thought it was. And I think this is actually quite silly. It's actually quite silly. It would be very silly of me to let this ruin all the good that is happening for me. Because we all have good happening for us. The fact that you're alive, you're breathing, you're commenting, you have good happening for you. So the second is then, okay, so what if I was to look at the crap that has hit the fan and decide to clean it up? Work through it. It's not a nice situation, but I work through it. If I work through it, I keep my promise. I'll actually be better off. And you know what? It's going to force me to be creative. Push me outside of my comfort zone. I actually might get something good might just come out of this because I've decided to stick around and fix the situation. You know what? Actually, if I work through the situation, I'm going to meet a new blessing. But if I don't work through the situation, I might miss my blessing. Most likely, you're going to choose to work through it. But this only happens if you play through the whole scenario. Play through the negative. Let the negative run through it. Run until, like, okay, so crap is at the fan, I'm disappointed. What next? Okay, I'm going to leave this whole situation behind. I'm going to let this thing ruin my day. Okay, it's going to ruin my day. Then what? So you keep playing this negative out. You realize, actually, this is not the right path. Let me play out the positive. Let me work through this. So once you decide that, you know what, I'm gonna work through this, right? You're now stuck in this mindset of disappointment, yet you've chosen to do good things. You then ask yourself, what thought, what mood, or what belief do I need that can help me to move forward right now? So when we are disappointed and things don't go our way and crap hits the fan, we get flooded with these negative thoughts that actually this was stupid. Actually, this was a bad idea. You know what? This wasn't worth it. Actually, all these negative thoughts start to stream into our minds. How do we take that and flip it? How do we then say, okay, what thoughts, what mood, what agenda do I need to have in my mind that's going to empower me in this moment? What empowering thoughts do I need now that are going to help me to move forward? I like the thought of conquering. That should I decide to clean this up, I would have conquered. So the idea of a Wonder Woman, a conqueror, right? The Bible says that we are already conquerors and living up to that. What empowering thoughts can you occupy yourself with in that moment that will actually help you to get up? Because right now we've been thinking, we've been thinking, but now we need to get up and get into action. So what empowering thoughts can you occupy your mind with to remove all the negative thoughts, to remove the thoughts that say this was not worth it, to remove the thoughts that said this was nonsense actually, to remove the thoughts that were just like, this went wrong because this is not for you, this is not your blessing. What thoughts can we occupy ourselves with that we are conquerors? Can we occupy our minds with that I am able? can we occupy our minds with the end goal, the thing that motivates us to do this, the reason why we got up in the first place? So if 2020 was really gemors of a year, a nonsense year for you, how do you then occupy your mind with good thoughts going into 2021? That you are a conqueror going into 2021. What thoughts do you have about, I entered into 2020 with this dream and goal? Who says I can't enter into 2021 with the same goal, but with better hope for it? All right, so I see Tsiko has come in. This live came at the right time, right before 2021. Exactly. This is exactly what I needed to hear. Work being deleted gives you another chance to do even better. Exactly. Exactly. So I'm always loving this. Hey, Mandiri. How are you guys doing for Christmas? Such a blessing. Nice. Thank you guys for all joining. Hey, DB Beauty World. I'm all for dusting yourself up and moving forward. Nice. So we have felt it, allowed ourselves to feel disappointment. We have then moved on and said, okay, you know what? Let me play it out. The third thing is, how do I empower myself with the thoughts to move forward? And the fourth thing is to actually get up and do it. We plan, we try, we think things through, but the fourth thing to do is to get into action immediately. What immediate action can you take right now to fix or work through the situation that you are in? Because if you leave it and plan for later, chances are you're not going to get this done. Chances are the crap is still going to be on the fan. You're going to plan for later, and later is going to come and the crap is still on the fan. So you need to deal with the crap now. Spray some air freshener. Fix the situation immediately. What small thing, what thing right now can you do? Once you've empowered yourself with empowering thoughts, what immediate action can you take? And this leads to the fifth and final point. How can you multiply it? This is how I like to see it. If something goes wrong, and it's for a goal that I have, if crap hits the fan, if I take immediate action right now, how do I take the whole scenario and make it 10 times better? So all of my content has been deleted, and it might not be recovered. We're trying to recover it right now. It might not be recovered. How do I multiply it? How do I make it better for myself and for other people as well? How do I take this small disaster and turn it into a big victory? Do I share my testimony with other people? Do I help somebody else who's in a situation that I am in? Do I take this as a lesson? Do I reflect on it and see how does this specific scenario help me in the future? And then another example is when my mic decided not to work and I needed to record for you guys. Hey, you guys, you know the way that I have love for you guys. I'm always doing that. So I took it and I was like, how do we make the show better than it was before? Yes, the mic is broken. Yes, I'm completely defeated in this moment. But how do I take action right now and multiply the good? How do I multiply the positive? From this one negative moment that has happened in my life, how can I multiply it? So for everybody who has lost their job in 2021, how do you take that disappointment, that bad that has happened in your life, take that lesson and multiply it? Can you share it with somebody else who is also going through the same thing? Can you share your testimony? Can you take that and say, how do I make myself more employable after a time when I was not employed? How am I able to take this moment that was negative for me and not only just make it into a positive, but to multiply it? How do I make it 10 times better than it was going to be before? And this doesn't mean you have to have a huge result. It means that you have to have a huge realization within you. The bigger the realization is within you, the more you can grow and the better you can become. What good can come out of this? Can you prove it that actually I worked through this thing? And taking a gold star for yourself. Go to CNA, buy yourself a gold star and put it on and say, I did this. How can you multiply it? All right, guys, so those are the 5 things that I have done and I'm currently doing after facing this disappointment. Who knows, tomorrow we might have another live because the thing is not fixed yet. So we still multiply it and we make it better. We have 72 people on this live right now, more people than we usually have on a usual day on how I do things. So have we multiplied it? I think we have. So let's see your guys' comment quick before we call it a day. Improving as, okay, let's see. Hey Tiro, this live came at the right time. Okay, I read that one already. Hey friends, thank you for being the big sis and a friend always. You guys are also my friends. I miss you guys as much as you missed me. I believe testimonies can be someone's motivation always. That's an amazing way for you to actually multiply a negative moment that happened in your life, is to actually turn it into a positive by sharing your testimony. And even if you again lost your job in 2021 and you haven't found in 2020 and you haven't found a job in 2021, being able to pull yourself out of that and be positive and still find room and space in your heart to praise and worship the Lord, that alone can pick someone up from a very deep and dark place. I've been retrenched before in my life, and I know it's a deep and dark place where you feel as though you're not good enough. And if you are able to just share your story of how you were able to change your mindset, you have no idea how you can actually help someone else and multiply one negative moment and turn it into a big positive moment. Melody, my first live. Hello. Hope you'll be joining us in the new year for our new lives. This is empowering, as amazing as always. Thank you guys so much for joining. We've gone now to 81 people. Yay! Please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. I really enjoyed being here with you guys, and I hope that this message reaches the right person. We are just hours, a little more than 24 hours away from 2021, and many people may be feeling like 2020 was a nonsense year and they don't want to take that with them into 2021. So if that's you, allow yourself to feel whatever it is that you feel, but leave it in 2020. Take that moment and run with the good that can happen. Run with every possibility that there is, and say to yourself, I will do the best in 2021, leaving what has happened, taking the negative that has happened in 2020 and making it into a huge positive in 2021. Until next time, beautiful people, thank you so much. Something happened and I've been walking away with a smile and refusing to let myself feel it. I needed this. Good. Indeed, we are tested to testify. So true. And okay, I've got to say bye now. Thank you guys so much. Mwah. Bye.